64. Me, and okay, let's do the study now. Brown, that's the color of the siesta sleeping, the cloak of the siesta man. Correct. Instruction, that's words flowing like a gentle stream of instructions. Fat, if you eat delicious things, your body will become fat. A descendants under the sun, comparing people, there is nothing new sun. About that time, when your uncle starts sticking spoons to his head, it's about that time. Aroma that's bound up in a spoon. Kudzu, that's weed growing over the trees in the south. So siesta, the south. Taskmaster primitive. Whale, that's fish capital. Whale swallowed a school of fish and it became their capital. A sheet of, that's a tree willed by the taskmaster to be a sheet of something. Carry, it's a chariot on the road. Carries stuff. All, speaking in flowery phrases instilled in you by a taskmaster. Visit a shrine. It's savory words. You visit a shrine. Say, sound wave and amount. Scold, mouth and a kid sitting in the corner. Prison, that's a pack of wild dogs, hardened criminals, and the Chihuahua only has its words to fend for itself. I want, that's the samurai standing, and among them there is someone that is sitting in the corner with a crown. That's number one. Pavilion, that's a tall crowned nail because it's dream, it's the flowery eyes crowning the evening. Plot, talking over plans and measuring course of action with the needle. Spoon, crown, people glued to the beginning. Crown. Memorize, that's seeing in a schoolhouse. Pit, that's the soil made by a whirlwind. now the wind is too strong in the north that two are sitting back to back with their arms interlocked so that they don't get blown away. Hades, that's crowning sixth day. Day 6. Thirst. Open the water on siesta when he asks for water. Siesta, muchacho. Siesta, primitive. Son and the muchacho bound and asleep in the court. Mix was watering down descendants. Audience. Words being said and audience taking siesta. Block letters. Trees written in characters that all understand. All is measuring bearing those. Tail, that's words said by tongue, not read. All, measuring the whiteness after of an all purpose decision. Radiance, that's rays coming off magical chariot. Discuss, putting the cuss in discuss. Words, inflammation. An inflammation of tall, as the extraterrestrial putting on the helmet of his mate comes tall. Delicious, spending a whole day eating it with a spoon. Failure, taskmaster accepting the failure, acknowledging the failure of a clam, failure joining many schools world. Home, spending words in said in Buddhist temples must be chosen carefully like a poem because silence is a virtue in that case. Packed, words packed with meaning like an aerosol can. Whirlwind, top hat wind. Orderliness, words all in order. Stature, a body is measured by the northmost part of it. Compare 2 spoons. Comparing your mother's and mother-in-law's cooking. Chastise, words said to chastise us, stick to us like no other. Words I say are not mine, they are the languages. Horse, that's when the siesta guy, muchacho, opens his mouth. His voice is too hoarse, you cannot understand. Aggression. That's the craft of taskmasters. That's all they know. Weak. That's the road with marked circumference. 7 marks. Yeah. 1 lap makes a week. Silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Darkness is the dark chihuahua. Dilute. That's piping water. That's the acupuncturist piping water with flowers. World. That's right. Checkered world. Jammed. Calendar. That's the 2 trees growing under a cliff by the day. Elbow. That's a part of body. Elbow grease. Elbow glue. Part of body glue. Peach tree. Momotaro. The tree that portends. Logic. That's the jewel of a computer. Treetops. It's a tree and candle. Hang candles on treetops. Halloween. That's a tree. It's a tree monk. Pour. It's pouring from a candlestick. Flavor. That's the mouth saying to prune the tree so that it doesn't over. That's right. Flavor. Emperor. That's a special king. The white bird. Messenger to the gods. Vermilion. It's the color of the last leaf on the tree before it drops. Desk. That's wood and wind scattering off papers on it. Drop of primitive and done. Okay. Let's do the other one around now. 100% retention. That's good. So then. Fat. It's cold. Delicious. Descendants. Siesta primitive. Stature. About that time. Mix. Visit a shrine. Orderliness. All. North. Horse. Spoon. Aroma. Block letters. Brown. Audience. 1 Roman numeral, yeah. Thirst. Kudzu. Compare. Wither. fit. Plan, angling, suffering, cat, chair, for, wash, goods, bowl, pagoda, oak, hole, doctor, silence, livelihood, jewel, first, crude, and done. Okay. Do lesson 20, 6 kanjis. Okay. Here we have die. Okay. Water 9, 3. See. Die. Wash after 9 minutes. And you will have the color of trees. Okay. Next. This is fire and sort of thing. This is burn. Burn. Hearth sort of thing. Beware of letting the simple reading of the primitive elements do your work for you, unless you make a vivid image of something burning and relate it as vividly to those primitive meanings. You can count on forgetting this character very quickly. Yeah. Hearth sort of thing. Let's see. What do we do? Fire sort of thing. Getting burned is the sort of thing why you avoid fire. Burn. What's this? Can't see. VIP. The VIP indicated here is an important guest making a visit. The elements are house, ceiling, few shells. Okay. Important guest making a visit. House, ceiling, few shells. Few people under a house ceiling are VIP without paying any money. Okay. Year end. Stop, march, little. Stop, march, little. Be sure not to forget the final dot in the element for march. Okay. Year end. Stop, march, little. Footsteps of the Yule lads march. Yule lads a little at the year end. Yeah. That's year end. Final two. Prefecture. Above an eye and a fish hook. Below the primitive for little. Although apparently the simplest of these first six kanji when you begin to work on its plot and story, you will soon find out that the number of strokes and visual complexity of kanji does not make it easier or harder to remember. It is the primitives you have to work that are the critical factor, as in this case, where meaning of the keyword is so seemingly distant from the elements. Remember, you can always break larger elements down. Eye of a needle into eye, fish hook, and fish hook, yeah. If you think you can, it helps. Okay. Prefecture. Okay. Eye, fish hook, little. Prefecture. Every prefecture have their own Hmm. I don't know. Horse, chestnut. 3 cliff 10,000. Tree, cliff 10,000. Horse, chestnut. Horse, chestnut. Oh, this is tougher than I thought. Horse, chestnut. You see what plant it is. Large tree, growing about 39 meters. Yeah. Okay. Horse, chestnut. Is a large tree that is as tall as a cliff and carries 10,000. A tree carries tens of thousands of. Okay. Okay, but then chestnuts, horse chestnut. Prefecture. So the eye of the needle, a whole prefecture is little. I don't know. The stories I come up with are not really informative. Every prefecture has their own way of letting little things through the eye of the needle. I don't know. Let's see what prefecture. Let's do study the kanji now. Build. Let's see if I can remember what I memorized around about build study. Burn. That's the sort of thing you stay away from. Sort of thing you stay away from fire. Because okay, sort of thing. Year end. That's the footsteps. The year end is footsteps of the Yule lads. The little march of the Yule lads. Yeah. Horse chestnut. Horse chestnut tree is as large as a cliff and carries 10,000 knots. Dye. Wash it after 9 minutes and you will have the color of tree. VIP, little people under the ceiling. Few people under the ceiling that are VIP without money. Prefecture. Every prefecture have their own way of passing letting things through the eye of a needle. Burn. Burn. That's the sort of thing you avoid fire because horse chestnut tree as large as a cliff and carries 10,000 knots. Year end. That's the footsteps you see from the march of the Yule lads. Prefecture. Every prefecture have their own way of passing little things through the dye. Wash it after 9 minutes and you will have the colors of trees. VIP. Few people under the ceiling, house ceiling, are VIP without money. Let's see if they will stick more. Build, study, die, burn, year end, VIP, horse chestnut, prefecture, burn, VIP, prefecture, year end, horse chestnuts, die. See if it's gonna stick.